first started to percolate? Have you learned things that caused you to view it differently than it did initially?
Yeah, we learned a lot of new things. You know, obviously, I got hit with the news pretty quickly, and then I was doing media right away. So once we got back from Vegas, got to meet with the team and everything, and a lot more things came to light.
Yeah.
Johnny, do you feel like the experiences you guys, as maybe the veterans had with Mike in your meetings, may have been different than what some of the other guys in the team had? Just kind of various?
Yeah. You know what? Kind of.
Delivery.
Yeah. I mean, maybe. I mean, I guess, you know, sometimes coaches, I guess maybe speak differently with veterans or younger guys, and but I mean, just from my point of view, you know, I thought I had a good meeting, and then, you know, get back to, you know, from Vegas and learn a lot of different things. So obviously, like I said, I didn't know all these things, right? It's still the summer pretty much right now. I got back like 2 weeks ago, so it's great to get back with the team and, you know, talk with the team in there, and, you know, we figured out a solution down there.
Did what you learned change your mind at all?
With the way my experience with Babs, no, but as a team, you know, looking at different players and what their situations were like, I mean, obviously, you know, you think and feel for those guys, and you go from there and try to, you know, help those guys.
Boone said the team came together. He thinks they're even stronger. How do you not let this linger, turn the page? And
yeah, I mean, we had a great few days, you know, meeting together as teammates, young guys, old guys, everyone's speaking in the room, and you know, when you go through a situation like this, it's hard, but you know, you can come together as a team a lot quicker than you think, and you know, having those hard conversations, you know, I think it helped us for the better, and I think, you know, today as a team, you know, we're better than we were a few days ago, just with the way we communicated with each other and everything, and you know, we feel good about going in the season here.
good, Adam.
How was the team taking the news of Pascal getting the job here this week at training camp?
Yeah, I think most of the guys kind of found out late last night, so, you know, we all came together today, and the guys are excited. We're excited to move on from this and, you know, get to work with Pazzi. You know, a lot of guys know him really well here. Had him for a few years here. I had him last year, and you know, loved working with him. So the guys are excited, and we're excited to move past this. And training camp's 2 days away, so we got to move past this quickly and get on the right page together.
You obviously had the opportunity to work with Pazzi extensively last year on the power play and things like that. Why do you think this is a good fit for him now?
Yeah, just working with him. You know how passionate he is about the game. Obviously, he was the forward coach and the power play coach, so I got to see him a lot last year. And if you remember, we didn't start out the season great on the power play, and, you know, every single day, you know, we were working at it, doing video and getting better. And as the season went on, you could just see the progress we made, and I think that's exactly what he's going to do as a head coach.
Johnny, what do you feel will make this year different for your team?
I mean, right now, I think just with that whole situation, you know, I think we came together as a group pretty tightly there. You know, it's hard not to when you go through something like that. So, you know, we have training camp coming up. We got to push each other every single day, and you know, get ready for the first game.
Johnny, have you gotten a chance to kind of talk with or meet Adam Fantilli, you know, the #1 draft pick? Obviously, a lot of expectations there for him. Performed great up in Traverse City. What are some of your takes early on?
Yeah, I've only skated with him once, to be honest. We've been here for two and a half weeks, so I think our schedule's been off. But you know, he's a great player. He's a great kid. Got to chat with him a little bit, and you know, was excited to be here in Columbus and play for our team. And you know, I heard he had a great little camp or tournament there in Traverse City. So you know, it's exciting.
Johnny, for you, in your second year now, you said, especially with the injury situation last year, you know a lot of different players throughout the organization now. Is it a little bit better for you going into the second camp with more familiarity with all the players?
Yeah, definitely a lot familiar with a lot of different players on our team. We played with a lot of different guys last year with all the injuries we had, so you know, it definitely makes it a lot easier coming in, and instead of saying, "Hi, I'm John, it's nice to meet you," know, I'm asking them how their summer went and this and that, so it's a lot easier for sure.
Anyone else? Great.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks.
How different was this sort of story evolving for you? I don't know how you felt early in the week. The other players made statements that sort of put their feelings out publicly. What were your interactions like with Babcock, and were you surprised to see it take this turn throughout the week?
I mean, I'll just leave it at that. It's not something I'm gonna discuss right now, since what happened, and now we can actually focus on what we're here to do, and not talk about that anymore, since at the end of the day it doesn't matter anymore. We have Pazzi who's in charge now, and we're super excited and super happy about that, and now we can actually focus on training camp while we're here. So
Can you speak to what the state of the room right now? Something like this can galvanize, it can also fracture. What have the last couple of days done to the group as a whole?
Yeah, all the conversations I've been a part of, I feel like it's been, great for team bonding. Obviously not something, anybody wants to go through, a week before camp starts, but, I feel like we're a more tight and, supportive group right now, and everybody's just excited to get the camp going. Obviously not excited about the bike test tomorrow, but maybe after that get a little more excited.
Yeah, having a relationship with Pascal, what's your feeling? What's your anticipation of this team with him at the head of it?
Only things I've heard, they're positive, and I've known him since I got to Winnipeg at 18 years old, so I've known him for a longer time than most of these guys have, and obviously been in charge of the forwards previously here, and working with us doing the power plays and stuff. So I'm super excited. I told him that straight up. I haven't been this excited about in a long time. So I'm obviously super happy for him. Guys, respect him and appreciate him, and I'm sure he'll do a great job.
Thanks.
What makes you so excited, about this group, about the coaching staff? Why is this year different?
I feel like the management made some great moves this summer. Obviously, they got some great draft picks. We have a lot of young guys, obviously, and everybody's a year older. Now I feel old. Looking at Adam and these guys, and I'm like, geez, this is my 8th year, so I'm feeling old here. But yeah, just overall the feeling is good. Obviously, I feel like what happened made us tighter as a group. From veterans like me to all the way to the youngest guy. I feel like we're super excited about this, and just can't wait to get past this and get going.
Why did you let Kobe live with you for a few weeks?
Speaking of Adam Fantilli, and you've kind of taken him in, everybody sees what he can do on the ice. Can you give us a glimpse of what he's like off the ice?
No, I won't. He's been awesome. He's obviously Canadian, so they're always nice. So just love those people. But no, he's been awesome. As soon as we signed him, and looking back, I try to help him out as much as I can. Second overall myself, him being third, coming with a lot of expectations as an 18-year-old. It's not easy to play in this league, even as an 18-year-old. And on top of that, people are expecting you to do a lot of great things. So it's not easy. So I just figured with my girlfriend that we'll give him a chance, and offer him to stay with us and kind of get more comfortable with the team and the city and how everything works here. And we were super happy to have him over, and he was such a good guy, and just excited to get to know him more when the season goes on.
Anyone else?
Did he accept your offer?
Yes, he did. He left a little early, but he was complimenting my food too. Even though I know it's not very good, but he was saying it's unreal. So I'm not sure if I should believe him or not. But yeah, he was great for us. So.
You cook.
I'm not sure if you should call it cooking, but something related to that. But I'm still here. It's not awful, and as long as I'm not hungry after, that's all that matters. So.
Finish fair?
all kinds of stuff. But the air fryer is doing most of the work anyway, so you can't. Even I can't mess it up. So
You've had a chance to skate with Adam too, right? Like just on the ice. I know it's probably hard to tell how a guy really is just in skates, but have you noticed some things where you're like, yeah, I can see why this guy is drafted 3rd overall?
Yeah, I mean, it's, I've only skated with him like a few times already, but definitely see he has works hard. He's a big boy. He can skate well. He has a really good shot, really good hands. So I feel like he's doing like everything well, and I'm sure he'll like I told him, like, you don't need to do any like magic tricks when you get here. Like, you just got to work hard and show up, and everybody's going to respect you. Like, I know you'll have a chance to play with really good players, so you just got to work hard every day, and everything is going to happen. Like, everything is going to points, goals, whatever. Like, they're going to come when you work hard, so just try to send him that message a little bit.
He pulled off a magic trick in Traverse City. Did you see that one?
Honestly, I didn't pay attention too much. I was actually watching the first game a little bit, kind of curious to see him and my Finnish buddy, how are they playing, but obviously the ice thing happened, so I gave up. But yeah, I was paying attention a little bit, and he looked really good out there, and like the whole team. So excited about our young guys.
Patrick, it seems like the team is entering with a clean bill of health all the way across the board. How are you feeling personally?
I feel great. Yeah, there's been a couple things here and there, but yeah, feeling good on the ice, and that's what I've been talking to the other guys who've been injured last year, and they feel great, and everybody's excited and healthy, and it's just got to make sure everybody takes care of themselves, and hopefully it's not going to be a same kind of circus as last year, but just try to handle yourself and try to be as healthy as possible, and just show up to work every day.
How was it spending the summer in Columbus as opposed to what you usually do going back to Finland?
I mean, I liked it. I've never been on this side of the world during the summer usually, so I really liked it. I mean, if I didn't, I wouldn't have been here in the first place. So good thing you have options, but I really love it here. It was really great during the season, and get to work out at the rink and play in the in the league here, and that was great as well. So it was a good summer when it comes to that, and just ready to go already.
Thanks, Patrick.
Thank you.
Throughout the week, from how you guys, I think, thought it was going to go early in the week to where it ended up this weekend.
Yeah, I think it was definitely a 180 on my end, a couple of guys' ends. Obviously, we spoke on our experiences with it, and then after having the PA come talk to us and kind of gather some more information, obviously it flipped, and they did a great job of kind of bringing everything to light to us, and we talked as a group, and here we are.
This was sort of the first big event, I think, that Marty Walsh has handled as the leader of the NHLPA. What can you say to the way that they handled this and sort of followed this process through?
Yeah, it was unbelievable. I've, fortunately, I haven't really had too many encounters with the PA in terms of stuff like this, and this was the first one, and all their investigating, and Marty having our backs, Ron Hainsey, everyone. It was a smooth process, and they did their job, so it was really good.
Zach, by the end of the week, how surprised were you to find out that maybe not all of your interactions as a team were the same?
Yeah, I feel like, for me, Boone or some guys, our interactions were early July, right? So summer goes on, you don't really talk about it, and come to camp with other things on your mind, and no one really talked about it in the room, and then as stuff kind of started to come out and the PA got involved, more things came to light, and from there they kind of took over and did their job, and definitely surprised, but like I said, the PA did a great job with everything, and just ready to move forward from it.
It doesn't change your opinion about your personal interaction, I would imagine, but when you look at it as a whole, does it change maybe a little bit, kind of like the team did, by the end of the week?
Yeah, I think we're all on the same page by the end of it, the whole team. We're in this together, and as a group, we're going to make decisions and have those conversations, and however we feel, it's a group thing, right? So, our group's one right now, and we're all united in this, and I feel like maybe it could bring us closer together. It seems like today was a good day, and guys on the ice were working hard, battling, getting ready for camp. So, yeah, I think we're all in this together, and like I said, the PA just did their job, and yeah, I'm just ready to move forward from it, I guess, one of those things.
It's obviously going to be a pretty competitive training camp with a lot of different guys fighting for spots. Obviously, you've probably got one locked up, but as far as it goes with the D-core and maybe the entire roster, are you excited to see everything play out during camp?
Yeah, I'm really excited. Obviously, they brought some guys in this summer. Guys are healthy again. I saw in Traverse City the prospects look great. So I think healthy competition and that internal competition and battle is it's great for a room, and I think it's going to be exciting come camp here.
You've worked with Pascal on the power play and things like that. I was with the forward coach, but I'm sure you know him through that. He seems like a guy with his personality that could be suited to handle kind of a situation like this. You guys know him very well. Just how excited are you to work with him, and how much do you think he can help you through a situation like this?
Yeah, I'm really excited. Pazzy's a super smart hockey coach. He's been around for a long time. I think his resume kind of speaks for itself. Coach of the year in the American League. I want to say the Quebec League. He's an assistant coach in the NHL for a while. And he's got a lot of trust from the guys in that room and a lot of respect. So we're excited to get to work with Pazzy and just get this thing rolling here on Thursday.
How fortunate you guys? I mean, he interviewed at other jobs or for head coaching jobs. Interviewed for this one twice, I believe. How fortunate is it to have him kind of just sitting here to be like, hey, we can go with this guy right here?
Yeah, really fortunate, really lucky. Obviously, like I said, he's been around for a long time, and he has that resume to back it up. And for how tough the situation's been the last week or so, I guess that's that silver lining with having a guy like that sitting here, working for us at our disposal, and he's going to be great for us. And like I said, we're all really excited just to get to work for him and get to work here.
How does it feel to be back healthy and just the work that you've had to put in these last few months to be ready for this?
Yeah, it feels good. I was talking with some family and friends this summer. It kind of feels like my rookie year again almost, because I've been away from it for so long. I just kind of have that excitement again. I'm excited to get back on the road, excited to play in buildings and close games and stuff like that. It's one of those things that I've missed for the last few months. The work's been it's been really good. I feel really good. I feel healthy. I feel strong right now. It's been good being here for a few weeks, getting around the guys and getting up to speed. Obviously, not playing in games for a long time. My timing's a little off and things like that, but it'll come here during camp and during preseason. But just excited to get it going again.
In getting out there with all those guys and some of the captain skates and things like that, given that there are new players out there, are you guys excited to play together? Like, what's the feeling in the group already?
Yeah, it feels great. We've done some team bonding stuff just to get to know guys. We've gone golfing as a group, some dinners and stuff like that. I think being here the last couple of weeks has been awesome for our team. Getting to see guys on the ice and practice with them, practice with new partners, play some games out there. It's just been exciting. I think guys are really looking forward to getting this thing going. And obviously it was a tough year last year, so we're all kind of looking to bounce back and start playing some games again.
What's the challenge of learning a new system under now another coach and get ready for the opener?
Yeah, I think like any training camp, when you have a new coach, it's one of those things where you gotta pick things up quickly, and I'm sure they're prepared on how they're going to set the camp up for us to learn as much as we can as quickly as possible. But I think guys, our attention to detail is going to be there from day one, and I know that. I think having a new coach, you have to be assertive and be asking questions and things like that. And we have the staff in place to get us where we want to be for game one, and I don't think it'll be too hard for us.
Great. Thanks, Z.
Boone, things changed here, escalated quickly. What do you make of this whirlwind week? And now you're sitting here with a new head coach.
Yeah, it's been a crazy week, to say the least, for us. But we're ready to move on. Starting right now today with Pazzy as our coach. So as a group, we're just looking forward to camp coming up and blocking out this noise. There's been a lot of noise the last little bit for us, where we just want to take away from that, shift our focus, and obviously with Pazzy as our coach now, we're looking to do that right away.
Or when he came out with his first comment,
But can you sort of speak to the awkward position that you landed in? I think you expressed in your statement how it went for you. Were you surprised to hear that it was different for other players? And would your statement be different today if you had to make it? Well, you are making statements, but the story changed, I guess.
Student date, shit all happened, pretty quick. And I was speaking on my experience with Babs and how that went. And, obviously, and then the next day or two, and the PA coming, to us with some other issues that I was not aware of, or some other guys were aware of. And, they did a great job from there, stepping in, coming in here, meeting as a team. But that was best to meet as a team. And the PA did their job from there, and took it from there, and went to work with the league and everything. So they did a great job.
How surprised were you that some of the comments by the players that were uncomfortable, that they went maybe to the press or to other people and not directly to you or the other leadership quick?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to, get into what we reviewed, at the team, and, you can ask the PA or anything about that. But, as a group, we had, some conversations last week, and, I think we're looking just to move forward, and no matter how it comes about, we want to take care of each other in that room, do what's right for the guys in that room.
Boone, you guys have been through, as you said, a couple of difficult days here. What's the state of the room now with veterans, younger players, and can you speak to how together this group is coming out of this situation? It could make you stronger, I suppose, too. It could fracture things. Where is it right now? 10 years is it?
Yeah, I was just going to say, and you mentioned it, I think the past week has really probably brought us together closer. Pretty proud of the group for that, to be honest. And, it was a different situation. No one's ever been in this spot. And, the PA came in, and we had a lot of talks as a group. And, sometimes, like you said, that can bring us closer together. And I think that was the case for us. So right now, as it stands, I mean, we're looking ahead. I'm sure this can be mentioned a lot, but we're really looking to put this behind us. We have a lot of work to be done, in starting today, but starting Wednesday when camp opens, of the team we want to be and how we're going to play this year. And, we still got a bitter taste from last year. So as a group, that's where our focus is. And as far as this whole situation, we want to get past it. And, I think we're stronger for it.
Boone, you and, Zach and Johnny and maybe some other guys kind of came out, obviously, Tuesday, Wednesday, and just said that maybe you didn't have as much a problem with the phone thing or whatever. Were you guys surprised at all to hear that maybe some of the other guys, the younger guys, I guess it's been reported, did have a problem with it? Did your feelings kind of change on that at all by the end of the week?
Yeah, I mean, when we were speaking on our experiences with Babs and how our meetings went, and fact is we didn't know some of the other issues that came up, so we didn't know about them. And that's when I think, like I said, the PA came in and reviewed, and talked as a group, and we got to the bottom of it. So as far as us three guys or whoever else spoke, we didn't. We were speaking on our experience.
Everybody's talked about what they've learned this week with JD, Yarmo, even Pascal. What have you learned as a captain to help you kind of grow in that position?
Well, yeah, I think you can never be prepared for stuff like this, but lots to learn from. And but I think I'm just happy and proud of the group and the way we stuck together. And we're thrilled to get going here in camp. We want to play hockey, and like I said, there's been a lot of noise, and but at the same time, it is what it is, and take it for what it is. I think it made us stronger, and now we're just looking forward to getting on the ice together and putting it behind us.
You've worked with Pascal the last couple of years. What about him as a head coach? Are you excited to embark on this new, stage, this adventure together?
Yeah, very excited. Known Pazzi, he definitely deserves this. He's a really hardworking, intelligent coach that cares about everyone in that room. So Super excited. I know the other guys are as well. So, we know, it seems so, quick that camp opens in 2 days, but we're not worried about Pazzi at all. We know we're going to be prepared in every aspect, off the ice, on the ice, as a team on Wednesday. So that's a credit to him and how he goes about his business and how prepared and how much work he puts in. So as a group, we're really excited.
Your relationship with Pascal as a captain, a lot of times the associate head coach or an assistant coach is a buffer between him and the head coach. How will that relationship change for you, do you think, now that he's the head coach?
Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit different, but I don't think so. I think, our relationship is good, and it's going to continue to that. Obviously, it's a different role for him. Assistant coach, head coach is a big change. And, at the end of the day, me and Pazzi and head coach want the same thing, and we want what's best for the team, what's going to make us a successful team. And, that's the open line of communication right there is, getting on the same page, and you have to be in this league to be a good team. So, we're gonna push, we're gonna work. Us leaders want to lead that, and we know, Az is going to have us prepared. So, let's see, it'll be good.
Adam, when you think about changing coaches just a month out in the season, Pascal didn't seem to think it was going to be that much of a problem because of the summer. Do you guys feel like you already have everything in place, even with the change?
Yeah, I don't think it'll be much of an issue either. I think, we've been here for a couple of weeks now, skating and getting ready to go. We've obviously had a long summer where, not a good taste in our mouth from last year and lots to prove as a group. So coming in hungry this year, and, camp's in 2 days and it's, kind of finally here for us. And like I said before, we know Paz is, going to have us prepared. We know each guy, coming in after the summer is prepared. So, now it's up to us, just get on the ice, get to work.
You guys have been skating together for the last couple of weeks. Given that there are new players in this group, what's the excitement level, and how do you think that this year might be different from last?
Yeah, it's we've had some great additions. Obviously, with some younger guys coming in, and we got Severson and Provorov, and so it's a good mix of guys. We've got a lot of guys from last year, but obviously one of the bigger things is everyone's healthy and everyone's back on the ice, and that's a good sign for us. So super excited to get going. We got some new bodies, fresh bodies that have been great guys and came right in and fit in with us. So looking forward to it.